Summer's gone, I'm latching on. Don't even know your name, but you're still in my head. Underneath rays of gold, your body oh so close. No, I can't forget, no. When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Hi everyone, welcome to Good Morning Toowoomba with Ben Apsey, and
I'm Daryl Nicholson, more than just a postcode. You should be grateful I'm here, mate. I didn't get to bed till 1:30 this morning. Bit of a late night last night working, but anyhow. Wednesday, the 17th of February in the year 2020. A low of 15, high of 27, currently at 17 degrees. Nice bit of rain yesterday, and there's more to come today. 10 to 20% chance of rain, but I actually stole the umbrella from here yesterday. I didn't actually put it up, but I didn't see many umbrellas up.
better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it.
That's right, yeah. Before we get into it, let's talk about, mate, some people came in yesterday, Graham and Deb Reed, who own this company. What's it called? Owner-operators of Travel West Tours. Tell us a bit about it, mate. I thought it was quite fascinating what they did, and they've got some offers going on starting very soon.
Yeah, they do. So Birdsville Races, one of the tours that they do. So
I'd love to go to the
take
Birdsville
people
races.
out to the Birdsville Races. But the big one is their air safari.
Yep.
So that will be in September of this year.
Yep.
And it's 9 nights all across Central Australia. So
Nice.
Really, really popular tour that they do. So it goes to places like, it goes to Birdsville, for example, Ayers Rock and Broome as well. There's a few other places in there. But
And honestly, I looked at some of the prices. I thought that's pretty reasonable, actually, for what you're going to be getting. The experience of these guys who've been doing this for many years. But in Minka, I see you can go there. They've got glamping, under the stars, outback safaris, station tours. That would be quite interesting. The controversial Cubby Station, you can go and have a look at it as well. So they are coming in next Thursday, so we're going to sit in the studio. I haven't spoken to Luke yet about this, but we're going to lay something down with them and talk a bit more about what they do. And it was really nice to meet Graham and Deb yesterday, and look forward to talking more about that. So, and I think they might be tuning in this morning to see what sort of clowns we are, but anyhow, we'll see what happens. Mate, in local news, Matt Preston's on the go again in the Chronicle. Did a video. They're on the hunt for the best pizza in Toowoomba. So where are you thinking?
That's a tough one.
Urban?
No, it's not there. Luke used to work for Domino's, so he's always going to say Domino's.
Local business is a franchise.
To be fair, they do
great pizzas.
Good cheap pizzas. It's hard.
It's hard.
There's some really, really nice local like, niche pizza places in Toowoomba. I love my Italian foods. I love my pizzas, my pastas.
Yep.
I love the Italian wine. Great story about being in Rome once, accidentally ordering a litre bottle of red at lunchtime.
Oh, nice. Oh, just drink it, mate.
Oops.
No problem.
I'd just been to the Vatican, so my sins were forgiven.
With this red wine.
Best pizza in Toowoomba. Ooh.
La Pizziola, maybe a good one.
They do La Taste.
Yes.
La Taste do great pizza.
Yeah, La Taste.
Okay. It's hard because they all do really good. Yeah, in the comments, tell us where you
know.
Where
we'll
you
share them
go to
around.
pizza.
We'll share them around. So.
I'd probably go to, if I had to pick one that I go to a lot, it would be La Taste.
Yeah, okay, I like La Taste, and good.
Meat lovers, add pineapple. Oh.
And Preston put that in the video. Does pineapple go on a pizza?
Yes, pineapple goes on pizza.
I do agree. So
pineapple goes on everything. Yeah, pineapple on pizza, pineapple on a chicken palmy. Oh, a little bit of gravy. Oh,
nice, nice. Mate, a bit of a crappy story coming up here. A Darling Downs council's apologised after 200,000 litres of sewage overflowed from a pump station over the weekend. And again, you know what, mate? I'm going to succumb.
And you can bet the guy that discovered that he had to go out and fix it, his first thought was,
shit. It's going to be shitty. I'm going to have to subscribe to the Chronicle, mate, to read these stories. Because I just couldn't
getting
get through the
comical, I
paywall.
must say. Interestingly, I was watching, and now you've told me I had to watch it, I watched The History of Swear Words on Netflix.
Nicolas Cage, mate, the way he can deliver swear words.
Fucking the shit.
Oh no!
And it's interesting
Watch the ratings go
talking about where these words have started, how they've become swear words, and even to the point where some of them, like damn, for example, has become a word that is just used commonly. It's not considered a swear word anymore, except by kindergartens and preschools.
No. It is a good show. If you haven't watched The History of Swear Words, it is a really good show. Moving right along.
Interesting that they weren't. They didn't cover one.
They covered a lot.
They didn't cover the C word.
No.
Because that's a little bit too.
No.
It gets used once because they're allowed to use it once in the entire series to keep their rating.
It's an interesting show.
But those two, so the F-bomb and shit, are not considered the worst.
Okay.
Bitch.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Cool. And women. Oh, the ladies on the program just, no, do not use it. It's a terrible word. And I was like, you know what, I actually agree.
Definitely watch that show. It is quite a good show. Moving right along with local news still, new Darling Downs health data has revealed the number of STI cases in the region at an alarming rate just after Valentine's Day.
What a surprise.
Where does this come from? Valentine's Day was Sunday. Just came out yesterday, which was Tuesday. What? Again, mate, I'm going to have to pay that $1 and get through that paywall and read these stories. But that's in the Chronicle if you want to read it.
They were struggling. They were $5 for a whole month.
$5 for a whole month. Okay, right. Good news for the Toowoomba region. John Dairy Woolshed's about to start functions, so they're starting to open up, take bookings. Only took $3,000 in the last 12 months, which, you know, is probably a story that many businesses could attest to, and the Empire Theatre and the arts and, you know, Dr. Jeanette Young, you have been very nice to the arts, to tourism, to hospitality, so... and low turnover figures there.
My thoughts on that, if 20,000 people are allowed to get packed into a sports stadium, then we should be allowed to go to the theatre, where there's a lot less cheering and screaming and carrying on, and a lot less, well, maybe not a lot less drinking. There's a bit more wine involved in theatre than there is crazy amounts of crappy 4X. But we should also be allowed to get on a cruise ship or on a plane and go somewhere domestically without issue.
Well, I've got some more news about that coming up, so just stay tuned. Mate, really want to plug the road safety again. We have talked road safety, but this really frightened me this morning. 33 people have been killed as a result of car crashes across Queensland this year. Now that's in 48 days. 33 people, with 15 more up on the same time last year. And let's not say we were in lockdown, because we didn't get in lockdown till March. 15 more people than last year. That's 15 families that don't have that person at their dinner table. That's 15 employers that don't have these people working for them. So really, drive safe. Just drive safe.
Now,
drive to the conditions.
Are those car accidents also including the ones like where the guys hit the pedestrian, so they're counting those as well?
They're just saying a result of crashes.
As a result, okay, so it's not including pedestrian.
I haven't got into all the statistics there, so...
Collateral as well,
Yep. Now, mate, a funny story. A viewer sent this story into us, a viewer named Matt, and this is quite funny. A New South Wales police officer appears to have discharged a taser on himself in a video that's gone viral. So it appears that... Allegedly, it appears in this video that the New South Wales police officers, and they're trying to do an arrest, they're tackling this guy, and next minute there's a copper just seen holding his groin area, and looks like the taser's gone off and hit him right where you don't want to be hit. Now, it is on the Facebook page Cop Humour. You can go and see this and have a look at it. And I have checked out Cop Humour before. It is quite funny, but mate, it's like... When I worked at Ergon, we used to talk about workplace health and safety accidents, and you'd laugh about some of the accidents, as long as it doesn't happen to you. But I really feel for that copper, and it reminded me of another story. There was, back in the 80s, and I can't mention any names, but a policeman was mucking around at his desk, and he had his typewriter set up, so he's put his feet up on the desk. Now, I don't know whether it was in Dalby or which region it was, but he's got his revolver out, and he's spinning it. and he didn't think it was loaded. Next minute, bang, off it went. The typewriter just exploded everywhere. So he had a bit of explaining to do at the end of that. That's a funny story.
Lots of paperwork involved in that.
There's a big lot. So, mate Scott Morrison said one question from his wife Jen. She asked him about the alleged rape at Parliament House in 2019 has made him take action, and there's a fair bit of action coming out of this now. Security guards are speaking up about what happened. CCTV footage, so let these people in. So it's going to be quite an interesting story about that alleged rape that happened in Parliament House in 2019. So, and again, why were they in there at that time of night? You've got to ask yourself that. So, will the Victorian lockdown end today?
Unlikely.
You really think so?
No.
But the tennis is on, mate.
It's Dan Andrews.
We've got to get back to the tennis.
No, it's Dan Andrews.
Luke had a solution for Dan Andrews we were talking about this morning.
Shoot him.
Just lock him in a cupboard. We'll see what happens.
Vote him out. That's the best solution.
We'll see what
Get rid of
happens.
him when you've got the chance.
Yeah, I've got a feeling, I don't know. There's 4 more days of the tennis left. They need to get the crowds there. I watched Novak Djokovic last night. It's not the same without a crowd. You know, you need, like any sport, I guess, you need a crowd there. So we'll see what
the
happens.
old studio audience type thing where they just press the clap when they need to.
Canned laughter,
Yeah, canned laughter.
Yeah, okay.
They could even throw in some heckling.
That's what I was thinking. Hurry up, play harder.
I do like now. It was interesting. I saw a comment on Facebook. Someone said, I turned on the TV last night and thought I'd accidentally put on porn watching the tennis.
Oh no!
And I was like, ooh.
Oh no! Who wrote that comment?
I'm not saying.
Not saying. Okay.
Yeah, that
No
was.
worries.
I appreciated the comment because he's not wrong.
Yeah.
You know,
We talked about this
the
the
outfits are getting a lot skimpier, and the noises. Oh,
And the guys are doing the same.
yeah. Well, exactly. It's
true.
both sides.
Yeah. Mate, you'd be happy about this one, and I'm going to see if this company's on the stock market. A Melbourne-based company, Grayscan, has developed a COVID-19 testing machine. Now, it's very similar to an RBT. So you blow into it, and they take the little thing out of it. In 3 minutes, it can tell whether you've got COVID or not. So they're asking government for some funding. This could be good to be used at airports, care facilities, etc.,
Cruise ships.
etc.
Oh.
Yeah. So it'd be interesting to see how that device comes about. So very interesting. In the tennis last night, because I worked through till late, what a game. Novak Djokovic and Alexander Zverev, I think his name is, about 3.5 hours. The game ended up 6-7, 6-2, 6-4, 7-6 with Djokovic winning. But mate, I tell you what, this kid, I think he's about 19, Djokovic was serving at 199 kilometres an hour. This kid was serving at 219 kilometres an hour. Oof. Man, he didn't get many aces in because Djokovic is pretty good, but geez, he kept him hopping around the court, I can tell you. That was amazing to see a youngster like that just doing that. So, but a good game of tennis last night. Did go for a while, and then it just sort of, I thought it'd go into at least 4 hours, but then all of a sudden Djokovic just hit back in that last set. Mate, Scott Miller, wonder what he's having for breakfast this morning. He got arrested yesterday, at allegedly a $2 million drug sting. It's only 4 kilograms of ice that they found worth $2 million. Then they found allegedly found another 2 kilograms worth another $1 million. So he spent most of the day at Newtown Police Station in Sydney helping police. So
Helping.
And there's another mate of his as well got picked up as well allegedly for this drug sting that happened yesterday. So do you like the word I'm using, allegedly, at the moment?
Yes.
Being very careful here. We do have a lawyer in the back now that can help us. So, and mate, just ending on a note, I'm really a bit. This is my second ending. Anthony Mundine has made $34 million from boxing. 34, and he said he's made some very good investments. He's invested in property, in boarding houses, and he doesn't need the money to keep fighting. He's been offered more money, but he just wants to be the best that he can be in the game and just really enjoy what he does. So that's staggering, isn't it? $34 million from boxing. It just blows my mind. And I'm going
You know what's staggering?
What's
the
that?
amount of money that the travel agencies across Australia have had to hand back in the last 12 months.
Do you know the figure? Can you quote the figure?
6 billion with 2 billion left to go.
Ouch. Okay. Mate, we're hitting into the nearly 20-minute mark, so let's wind this up. I'm going to finish today with a little funny, okay? If you get a friend request from someone named Jeremiah, it's okay. Accept it. He's a bullfrog. He's a very good friend of mine. Joy to the world. Have a great Wednesday. I'm Daryl Nicholson, more than just a postcode. Saying hello to Stanthorpe and Warwick as well.
As always, thank you for joining us with Good Morning Toowoomba. Remember to subscribe on YouTube, like and share us on Facebook, invite all your friends. I'm Ben Apsey.
Joy to the world.